Hey guys, now you can follow me on Facebook. Just go to facebook.com/UltraMaximusReviews.
Oh, hey Spider-Man, you look pale.
Hello YouTube, Ultra Maximus back with 31 horror toys in 31 days! And today we're looking at a figure from 1996. It's Vampire Spider-Man from Spider-Man Vampire Wars. So, the 90s. We love the 90s. So many gimmicky toys. I love that era. And this is from Toy Biz, where basically Spider-Man is vampiric. And all the characters in this were very vampire-based. Blade was very popular at that time, and so was Morbius. And yeah, and it's pretty much self-explanatory. So it's Vampire Spidey. Let's go ahead and take a look at the packaging. So here we have Vampire Spidey in the packaging. It's got this really cool artwork at the top. Spider-Man on a gargoyle. I'm definitely digging that. It says Spider-Man Vampire Wars, Vampire Spidey. There he is, and there's all the accessories. Very cool. And of course, it's by Toy Biz, so just kind of a close-up. So yeah, I like this. Looks nice. And then we get Spider-Man on a gargoyle. I'm definitely digging that. And yeah, so there he is, all vamped out, and all of his accessories. Vampire Spidey, and of course, it's by Toy Biz. Back of the packaging kind of shows all the other figures in the line, and then the Ninja Force X-Men. It's got a little bio. Basically, Morbius, who's been mutated in this line, bites Spider-Man, and he becomes a vampire. And it shows the little gimmick there. All the other figures in the vampire line, ninja line for the X-Men. So just kind of take a look at the back of the packaging. There's a Vampire Spidey artwork, and then of course Spider-Man Vampire Wars. And here's a little bio. If you want to pause and read that, you are more than welcome to. And then here are all the other figures in the line. I almost got that Morbius. I think he looks really, really cool. And then here are the Ninja Force X-Men figures, which are also very, very cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the packaging. Let's go ahead and get Vampy Spidey out of the box and see what we think. So here we have Vampire Spider-Man out of the package, and I gotta say, I really do like this figure. I think this figure is a lot of fun, and I would love to see this redone in a Marvel Legends. I think that would be really fantastically fun. A whole Halloween series might be fun for Marvel Legends. Kind of like they're doing with the wrestling figures right now. They've got a wave 2 of zombies that I'm really, really digging. He does come with this accessory. This is his Spider Bat. So just kind of a close-up there. So it's kind of cool, kind of interesting. And what it is, it's a little gimmick. This is to go onto Spider-Man's arm there. And then you take said Spider Bat, load it in there, and you just pull it back, and then you let go, and he launches. So that's how that little play gimmick works. Lots of glue, though, on that piece right there, so they're going to make sure it does not fall off of the launching pad. But yeah, I'm super digging this figure. I love the arms and the paint. The legs look nice. The face is okay. It can be done a little bit better, but it's not bad. And he's got this cute little back that just kind of hangs on the back there. It's attached to the cape, so when you take the cape off, this little bat comes off. As far as articulation goes on the figure, his head swings back and forth. If I can see it between these giant hands. And the hinge is actually at the bottom of his elongated neck, which is a little different most of the time. It's up there at the top under the head itself. Nothing in the waist, nothing in the upper body. His arms move up and down like that, and that's about it. He has a single jointed hinge on his elbow right there. Nothing on the wrists. I wish they had a twist. These are kind of big soft rubber arms, by the way, and wings. And then he's got movement on his hips. They go up that high. They don't hardly go back at all. And then he's got single jointed knees and nothing at the ankle, which is a bit of a shame. It would have been kind of nice if there was something that could give him some extra movement. But hey, it was the 90s. What are you going to do? So taking a closer look at the figure itself, I really do dig this guy. It's a lot of fun, kind of goofy. He's got the little vampire ears and the mask all ripped open, and you can see his little eyes. So, I mean, they did a pretty good job with the detail. The lines are really good on the costume. He's got this cloth cape, which I'm really digging. The little bat has some nice detail as well. He is permanently attached to the cape, which is a bit of a shame. But nice if you could have disconnected him from the cape itself. But he kind of adds a couple, little layers to him. Looks like he's got some little wings behind him. But the bat itself is very, very cute. I like the rips on the arms on the costume where he goes into his little vampire arms. I think that looks really nice, but really, really clean web work all around. I wish the face was done a little bit more. I think the face is kind of the weakest point compared to some of the other points on the figure. So taking a look at the midsection of the figure, this is what I really do dig. These big vampire arms, the paint alone is awesome. All the different grays, the dry brushing, the purple veins, big monstrous hands, the pink little fingernails. Very much looks like the Morbius Unbound in the line, because that's who was supposedly bitten him. But yeah, definitely very, very cool. I love the detail there, the holes in the wings. And then we go back to the cape itself. Again, I like the cape. It's very Dracula looking, very, very cool, but it's really all about these arms and legs, I think, on the figure. Really stands out, looks really, really nice, and just shows you what kind of paint apps that we're missing on today's figure. The rest of the costume's pretty much, in this point, a Spider-Man costume. Not too much to say there, but it's very clean looking. And then finally, taking a look at the legs of the figure. Again, I love this part of the figure. I think this is where this excels. The big, goofy, bat-like feet with the nails, all the detail. How the costume shredded around his ankles. I like the kind of, animalistic backswing on the legs. I think that looks really nice. And then, of course, he's got his cape that kind of goes around. You don't really see much. Let's see if I can get the cape between the legs so that you can kind of see all the glorious detail. Look at it. I mean, it just looks really good. The rips and shreds on there, all the detail work of the veins and the muscles on the feet. I mean, they did a good job with that. I just wish they would have taken that same time with the appendages and applied it to the head as well. Other than that, I mean, this is a phenomenal looking piece. For comparison, here we have Vampire Spider-Man with Spider-Carnage, and this would actually be a good base figure to redo for a Marvel Legends version of this guy. It'd be really fun to do an update. I'd make it another Spider-Carnage and do that. I don't know. But yeah, he's a bit smaller than the Spider-Carnage, but he's also kind of hunched over, so if you had him in the back of a shelf, it wouldn't look too disproportionate. I do that a lot with some of the older Toy Biz figures that they just don't have new versions of to kind of complete out a Marvel shelf. But yeah, definitely fun to see these monsters side by side. So is the Vampire Spider-Man from Vampire Wars by Toy Biz something you want in your Spider-Man collection? Well, this could be a relatively easy pass for a lot of collectors. If you're into collecting the old Toy Biz stuff, I think this is one that you definitely would like. If you like vampire stuff in your comics, I think you're really going to dig this. It's one of those super gimmicky toy lines from the 90s, but I think one of the more fun gimmicks. I really kind of wish, like I said, they would redo this in Marvel Legends. I think that would be a lot of fun. I know Nika has done some throwback figures to old Kenner toys from the 90s. It'd be fun to have Marvel do the same thing, or Hasbro do the same thing with the Marvel stuff. Be lots and lots of fun. But the detail in the arms and the legs just look really, really awesome. And, as far as the old figures go, this one's really fun. So there he is, Vampire Spider-Man from the Vampire Wars by Toy Biz for 31 horror toys in 31 days! Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like this video, thumbs it up. If you hate this video, thumbs it down. To watch more Ultra Maximus, click on the links to the right. Don't forget to subscribe and share, like us on Facebook, and look for more videos in the future.